Hey, my aromatic friends, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a fantastic start to their week. My name is Scott. This is the fragrance channel Scott Aromatico. I am so glad to be back. I've been gone a little bit of a sickness, and now I'm back with a vengeance, and I feel really great. I feel excited, I feel revived, and I'm ready to get started with this review, guys. Today, as you can tell from the thumbnail, I'm excited to be reviewing the fragrance none other than Heavenly Place. I am super excited to bring you this from Samy Andraus, so let's go ahead and dive right in. Designed between Guatemala and the United States, Andraus Parfums is the first male-owned indie niche luxury perfume house. Started and founded by Samy Andraus in 2020, this is inspired by the Mayan culture of his birthplace. Guatemala is a country rich in history dating back to thousands of years. Now you guys may know Guatemala for a variety of different reasons, some of which is they're rich with the Mayan culture. They're also known and rich for their exports that they deliver all around the world, such as bananas, coffee, sugarcane, and of course, cardamom being a big part of that industry. But Guatemala culture is just so steeped and rich in culture, and it's been around for so long. And so you blend that with Samy's culture from the United States. Andraus is a celebration of Mayan and Guatemalan parfums, essence, and folklore, fusing Mayan and Guatemalan culture in modern perfumery. Heavenly Place has a lot of deep connection to their land. The master perfumer behind this niche company is Patrick Bodafi. Bodafi brought Heavenly Place to life for Andraus Parfums, and he is the chief perfumer and instructor and is world-renowned at Grasse Institute of Perfumery, located in Grasse, France, which is the fragrance capital of the world. Let's go ahead and show you what I've got. This is the box that it came in, guys. Very similar to what George is doing over there at Zaharoff Fragrances. You go ahead and you open up the box, very secure, nestled in there, taken very good care of. And inside the box, I have this bad boy right here. We'll get more in the presentation. Also inside the box, I had a handwritten note, which I will not read. And then, of course, I had this cool little souvenir all the way from Guatemala, which I think is absolutely a nice touch. Cool little pen. So I thought that was really, really cool. All right, let's talk about the presentation. As you can tell by looking at the box of Heavenly Place, on the back you've got your information, but as you can tell on the front, you have a picture of the beautiful jaguar, my friends. In Mayan mythology, the jaguar was seen as a ruler of the underworld, a symbol of night, sun, and darkness. Temples were also erected and built honoring jaguars. On the side of the box, as you can see, we've got some Mayan art or Mayan glyphics, which are really, really cool, and I'll put a little sample of those on the screen as well. As you can tell, this is very, very steeped in Guatemalan and Mayan culture. Also, you know, as I stated earlier, Guatemala is known for their volcanoes and their rainforests, and the jaguars are one of those heavenly creatures that roam the rainforest. Very, very beautiful animal. Go ahead and take the sleeve off the box. Okay, and inside is nestled the beautiful, beautiful juice. All right, let's go ahead and tell you what's inside this juice before we spray it. In the top, we've got some grapefruit, bergamot, mandarin, marjoram, which is a bit herbal and spicy, laurel, which is another term for bay leaf, ginger, saffron, and some marine tones. In the hearts, we have violet, which is a bit powdery, geranium, gives you those rosy nuances, clove, rose, and of course, the all-important ingredient, cardamom. In the base, we have cedar, amber, amyris. Amyris is a bit, if in case you don't know, is a bit piney, a little bit citrusy, and of course, we've got patchouli and vanilla rounding out the composition. All right, let's go ahead and spray this juice. Of course, Heavenly Place came out in 2022, if I haven't said already. I've already worn this fragrance throughout the day. I put it on early in the morning. Yesterday, you guys are seeing this on a Monday. I wore this all day Sunday. My first impressions were wow. I'm so impressed with how pleasantly fresh this fragrance is. There's just a burst of freshness coming from all the citrus, and that's coming from the grapefruit and bergamot, mandarin, and it's just so addicting. It's so very addictive with that freshness and also that ginger. The ginger really gives this a nice freshness and a nice addictive quality to it. I really love this. And there's some marine accords in this, so it's just very fresh. But that's not where this fragrance stops. The fragrance is fresh, of course, but this is a freshness with an edge. This is a freshness with a depth. This is a freshness with a little bit of ruggedness. And there's nothing like it on the market that I can think of. This is so good and so very addictive. Again, on the top, you're going to get blasted with that freshness, but then what takes over is a little bit of those spices that are in this, from the clove, from the saffron, the ginger, and then the rosy undertones start to envelop you ever so slightly, but it's so beautifully done. Very well blended. But, of course, the star of the show, as we know, is the Guatemalan cardamom. And like I told you already, guys, you may already know from Guatemala, you may know about sugarcane, you may know about coffee and bananas, but cardamom is a big majority of the business that they do in that country, and they're very proud of how they harvest and how they grow and how they sell cardamom. They grow the cardamom, they sell the cardamom, all while taking care of the land, just as the Mayans would have done. And you should see the process. You know, all the cardamom that you get that is harvested and sent around the world is nothing but the best. They use nothing but the greenest of cardamom, and the process is so painstakingly tough. That's why it's so expensive and worth a pretty penny. Somebody goes out into the field, you get that fruit, you peel back the fruit, then you get that pod, then you peel back the pod, and then you get the seed. It's just a painstaking, long, arduous process, guys, because they don't just pick any cardamom, guys. It has to be the greenest, the biggest, you know, and it also has to be picked at the right time. If you pick it too early, it's no good. If you pick it too late, it's no good. You have to know the exact right time when to pick cardamom. And so, you know, I give them kudos for what they're doing over there, because I know they're very proud of their agriculture and also very proud of their culture as well. But guys, the cardamom in here it's so good. It's very sweet. It's very resinous. I love this fragrance because it's fresh and sweet and juicy, but it's also a little bit earthy, a little bit resinous. It's just thick with depth. And, you know, I've been looking for a fragrance like this for a really long time, something that almost has this summer freshie vibe, but yet also you could wear it in the winter as well because of how spicy and depth it has. Look at this juice, guys. This juice has so much depth to it. I'm really proud of this fragrance. It lasts about 6 to 8 hours on my skin. It's just absolutely beautiful. I get about 3 hours of strong projection at about an arm's length. It's not going to fill up the room. It's not going to be overly cloying, or everybody's sick in the car if you get in and spray too much. This is very well-rounded and very well balanced. And for that reason, man, I think this fragrance, friends, works any time of the year. I think this is versatile. You can wear it in the spring, summer, fall, winter. It's so good. And I know I'm going to be wearing a heavy dose of this coming summer, because this is really nice, and I know you're going to turn heads with this one, and people are going to want to know what you're wearing, because you're going to stand apart. You're going to separate yourself out. You know, someone may ask me, is this blind buy worthy? In my opinion, it is, but of course, always test out fragrances for yourself. Be sure to get samples. You know, if someone's got decants or you have a way to get a hold of it, test it out. But for me, this is so beautiful. I feel like anybody can wear this. The common everyday man can wear this. It's so beautiful, and definitely worth owning. I believe it's $85. I think the fragrance comes out in March, and when the fragrance does come out in March, the price is going to go up. So go ahead and pre-order, get that $85, and I think once it comes out in March, it's going to go to $95 and on up. This fragrance is so good, and stay tuned because I'm sure there's much more to come from Samy. Well done, Samy. This is a great fragrance. Like I said, this is a freshie with an edge and a lot of depth. It's just very beautiful with that opening of citrus. I love a grapefruit opening. I love the cardamom in this that gives it that nice resinous earthiness. The clove in here gives it a nice amount of spiciness. There's a beautiful rose in here as well. Man, it's so fun. Where can you wear this? Anywhere, guys, anywhere. Weddings, work, wherever you want to. Have fun with it. This is a nice, nice fragrance. Now, it's a beautiful niche fragrance house, guys, and you can wear it for any occasion. That's the beauty of a great fragrance. It can be worn anytime, anywhere, with anything. So this fragrance right here, absolutely beautiful, a stunner, well done, magnificent. I love this fragrance, so check it out. All right, those are my opinions, those are my feelings, those are how I feel. All I can be is honest with you. I really enjoyed this from Samy, and I know the best is yet to come. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I love each and every one of you. If you guys like the video, go ahead and leave a thumbs up. If you guys want to be a part of my fragrance family, be a part of my Aromatico journey, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and tell all your friends and family about the video, and we'll see you guys next time. Love each and every one of you. Let's pray for peace all around the world, guys. Love you. Peace, love, and ciao.